Hello! If you were paying particular attention to door-related developments recently, you might have seen this article on Bloodborne's mysterious closed door at the bottom of the Cathedral Ward, because someone's finally worked out where it goes. If, on the other, far more likely hand, you missed this very particular bit of esoterica, let me explain. There's this door in Bloodborne, right? And it doesn't open. Nothing special there, Bloodborne is littered with locked doors, and I'm about to talk about those very shortly. The only thing is, this door is special because there is no way to open it. The game doesn't say it's locked or that it opens from the other side, it just says closed. You can never open it. And why not? Well, as the article says, it's a formally functioning shortcut that got cut during development and closed forever. As YouTuber Illusory Wall demonstrates in this footage, the door connects to one end of the Great Bridge. You remember the Great Bridge? It's where the cleric beast got one in the yarbles. If he's got any yarbles. Right, now that's established, who cares? Why should one game asset cause a stir like this, or any stir at all? Well, it's because the doors in Bloodborne aren't just doors, and for that, I bloody love them. Now, as I said, Bloodborne is not short on doors or gates or even portcullises. There are loads of them in fact, and about 90% of them are impassable. They're either locked, don't open from your side, or are closed by some form of mechanism. 9 times out of 10 when you encounter a door in Bloodborne, it doesn't let you through, it turns you away. And like so much in Bloodborne, that rejection is a test of your will. It challenges your resolve to carry on, giving you momentary pause to ask if you can. This locked door is letting you know you aren't getting to a new area that easily. You're going to have to cut through a lot of bodies to get there. You're probably going to die a whole bunch of times in the process, and all to open a door, something we all do several times a day without thinking anything of it. You're weak and stupid, Bloodborne says. You can't even open this door, so good luck with the next bit because it's horrible. But once you do cut your way through and open the door from the other side, forever opening a shortcut and letting you avoid the nightmarish corridor you just walked upwards of 4,000 times, the relief floods in like you're Andy Dufresne, fresh out of the poop tunnel in Shawshank. It's enough to make you want to kiss the very hinges that gave you passage. I love you, door. I never have to face that particular bit of nonsense again unless I want to. In my experience, those moments punctuate the area you just navigated in a way that gives you a sense of real ownership. It's a small victory, netting you a tiny part of the entire game world, but Bloodborne just surrendered a part of itself to you. Isn't that special? Knowing that's how doors work in Bloodborne, recognising you'll be crying salty tears of relief when you reach the other side of those scant inches of iron and wood, makes them a bizarrely powerful part of the game world. Every time I come across a door I can't open, it lodges itself firmly in my grey matter because this is my next boss. Not Father Gascoigne, not the blood-starved beast, this door right here. I need to remember where it is, I need to get to the other side, and I need to force it open to reveal its secrets. Bloodborne's world is so exacting that when even the smallest part of it yields to your touch, you feel, well, not powerful necessarily, but, well, grateful's probably the best way I can describe it. On the other hand, some of Bloodborne's doors let you through first time, and those are uniformly terrifying. The animation, the sound design, and the sheer length of time taken in opening the big metal gates of Central Yharnam at the very start of Bloodborne immediately highlights the significance of crossing these thresholds. Things are about to get very real. Every time you first open a door, it puts up a fight, it goes down creaking and squealing, and it adds a sense of dread I didn't realise could be squeezed from, you know, a door. Oh dear God, what have I stumbled into? Well, I'll tell you what you've stumbled into, me. You've stumbled into an area you're not bloody strong enough for. Please get ready to have your buttocks handed to you for the next 3 hours. These moments are the simplest inversion of the sense of triumph I described earlier because at these points, Bloodborne knows something you don't. It's letting you in gladly, smirking all the way because it knows you're about to wander into something even worse than the constant itch of not knowing what's behind that locked door. At these points, your greatest enemy wants you to come in, and that's not right. That's messed up. While we're on a terrible sense of dread, how about that nightmare fog? This stuff gets thrown up in the doorway to a boss area after it manages to kill you for the first time, and that little psychological trick absolutely wreaks havoc with my nerves, because I know this boss just annihilated me and now the game's trying to keep us separated. It's intimidating because it's for my benefit. It's a hand that goes up and says, "Whoa, hey Hunter, are you sure you want to try this again? I mean, we all know what happened last time. Are you really ready?" Before you even lock horns with the boss behind the fog, you have to defeat that moment of self-doubt and say, "Yes, I am ready to try this again." Elevated pulse, involuntary swears, adrenal response and all. It's a mini-boss battle before each boss battle, and it's one of the most effective tricks in Bloodborne's multifarious arsenal. And that, friends, is why people have spent weeks puzzling over where this one enigmatic door in the Cathedral Ward leads, because doors aren't just doors in Bloodborne. They're your best friend, your guide, and your tormentor. They're an enemy in an entirely different class.